Well, howdy there, Internet students. This is our second day of 6.1H. You know what? I'm just going to help you with your homework a little bit here. So the objective is that you learn how to solve for any variable of a literal equation. So I'm going to do a couple of these problems with you, and then you'll finish it up and submit your answers on the Google form. The first one we want to solve for A. I'm just going to rewrite it over here. And when you're solving, that means you're isolating the variable. So we want this A all by itself. So look around that A and figure out what you need to get rid of. It looks like we need to get rid of and we're going to use balancing method we need to get rid of the 7 and the B. And both those 7 and the B are multiplied by A. So the way you would get rid of it is by dividing. So we're going to divide by, and you can do this all at once. 7B divided by 7B is just 1A. So there we are. We're down to A. And then I just have to divide C by 7B. Okay? So A equals C divided by 7B, which is answer B. All right, so I'll just get you started on number 2, but I'll let you finish it. You want to solve it for x. That means you need to get rid of this 6 here, and you need to get rid of the 4. Get rid of the 6 first. So start by subtracting 6, and then the last thing you're going to do is divide by 4. All right, moving down here. The next problem is a multiple choice. It says which of the following is equivalent. Okay, and then in the next one is not equivalent. So I'll do the equivalent one to you. Right now it's solved for z. What if we solved it for x? So 4x plus 7y equals z. If I solved it for x, then I would be getting rid of the 7y and the 4 on the left side. All right, so if the first thing I would want to do is, actually that's if I'm solving for y, so I'll do that first. So I'm going to subtract away the 4x from both sides. Now I have 7y on the left side, and then on the right side I have z minus 4x. Then I just need to divide by 7. So one equivalent equation is y equals z minus 4x, the quantity divided by 7. Is that one on there? That one is not on there. So let's try another one. Let's try solving it for x this time. All right, so 4x plus 7y equals z. To solve that for x, we're going to subtract 7y first, and then we're going to divide by 4. So that gives me z minus 7y over here, and 4x over here. Now just divide both sides by 4, and I get x equals z minus 7y divided by 4. That would be B, so that one is equivalent. All right, now remember on the next one you're finding which one is not equivalent. All right, on these other problems, we are going to rewrite the equation to isolate the variable that we want, and then we're going to solve a problem using that. Okay, so we want to isolate this one for I. So my original equation is V equals I times R, and we want to isolate that for I, so we want to leave this I, we want to get rid of the R, and we're going to do that by dividing because it's multiplying. So I equals V divided by R. And then we can solve it. We're given V and we're given R, so to solve this all we have to do is V divided by R, which is 55. Now in the next one, we're going to isolate r. To do that, we got to get rid of the I, so we're going to divide by I. That cancels the I, and we end up with r equals v divided by I, and then we're going to solve. We're given 550 and 1.5, so we have to divide those. 550 divided by 1.5, and that equals 366. Let's just round that to 367. It's about 367. All right, so for the rest of these, you're going to isolate the variable. I'll help you isolate h on this next one, and then I'll let you finish it up. But to isolate h in this equation, so we have c equals 25 times h plus 350. Let's start by getting rid of this 350. From both sides. Now you can't subtract 350 from c, so you're just going to write the expression c minus 350. And we want to leave this h to get rid of that 25. We're going to divide both sides by 25. And then I'm done. So h is equal to c minus 350 divided by 25. All right, now you can use that, and what's nice about this equation is you can directly put the cost in there, subtract 350, get that answer, and divide it by 25. All right, go ahead and finish this up. Good luck with that, and we'll talk to you soon.